Hello all, my name is Swati Sabu and I welcome all of you to my video presentation on the topic Paradox of Thrift. First of all, let's look into the concept of paradox of thrift. Paradox of thrift refers to contrasting implications of savings to household and to the economy as a whole. It was popularized by the renowned economist John Maynard Keynes in 1930s. Keynes first fully explained the idea of paradox of thrift in his great work The General Theory of Employment, Interest and Money. He declared that spending and investment in the economy were the keys to increasing economic growth. Keynes also believed that the level of output and employment did not rely on the capacity of production, but rather on the decisions taken by the individuals in society to spend and invest their money. Additionally, it was the role of central bank to reduce interest rates and thus to encourage greater investments. Savings was treated as a virtue by the households as they provide a protective umbrella against bad spells, but the same is treated as a vice by the economy as it retards the process of income generation. In congruence with the spending in the economy, Keynes also said that saving money would reduce the amount of money that people spend and invest. The resulting loss of business would cause high unemployment and eventually lower economic growth. He called it as the paradox of thrift. To be more clear, Keynes pointed out that as people become thriftier, they end up saving less or the same as before. If individuals try to save more during an economic recession, which essentially leads to a fall in aggregate demand and hence in economic growth, such a situation is harmful for everybody as investments give lower returns than normal, and such a mass increase in savings affects the economy adversely. The concept of paradox of thrift can be better explained with the help of a diagram. In the given diagram, SS shows the savings curve and II is the planned investment curve. Savings and investment curves intersect at a point E and that determines the level of income which is equal to Y. If people try to save more, suppose by the level of SES1, that causes autonomous downward shift in the consumption function. The downward shift in the consumption function brings an upward shift by the level of EA in the savings function. The new saving function curve cuts the planned investment curve II at point E1, according to which the new equilibrium level of income falls from Y to Y1. And due to multiplier effect, the income falls not only by the amount of EA but by a multiple of it. Now, there are certain criticisms against the paradox of thrift. First one is that the higher saving increases bank balances and which can lead to an increase in bank lending and hence to investment. The second one is that a fall in demand from higher saving will cause lower prices and which encourage demand to increase. This is related to Say's law, which states that supply creates its own demand. The last and final criticism is that higher domestic savings can lead to lower domestic inflation and therefore increase export, and higher exports can obviously boost demand. So, in this video, we have discussed about the concept of paradox of thrift, its graphical explanation, and also its criticisms. That's all about the presentation. Thank you.